It's down, and so we are going to show you how to do it. This one here was a $1,800 job, right? $1,846 job, and we're going to show you. So first thing DJ does, I'm here with DJ, is he prints off the customer's invoice, and that way he's going to write a picture with his little drawly draws on there, and he has some little zippy ties, so that way we can make sure where we zippy ties to know where we are on the house. So that's number one thing that we're going to do with this here to be able to do this. Now this is a reinstall, so some of them have already been zip tied, so we won't be doing a bunch of zip ties on there, but we're going to do the step by step of how to take down, and we'll see if we can get this big house done in 10 minutes. You think we can get it done in 10 minutes? Probably would if I wasn't on this live, but we're going to get it done, and we're going to show you what we use, how we do it, way you can do this, and everything. So one thing we have here is we got a Mr. Pole that almost poked his eyeball out. We have a paint hook here. Now we did put a screw on there because this thing is stripped out, and it actually works pretty good because now you can pull it down. And we have a reach it pole, or a zero pole. These are about $1,000 pole. You can use a Mr. Long Arm pole, but this is the zero pole, is what this pole is here. And so we use fruit trays. You can see that they're collapsible fruit trays. And so he's going to do some amazing drawing illustrations here. Hopefully you can see this amazing drawing right here that he's going to do. Like I said, just don't look at it that it's like a 2-year-old doing it, but that's beyond the point. I don't know what he's trying to do here. We got triangles, half triangles, we have all kinds of stuff here for this picture. And then what he's going to do is he will put the zip ties of where the zip ties go, and then that way when he gets done, we'll have the trays here, and you can see that we got this customer here, we got this customer's here, and we got the reefs right here on the back side of this. And so normally 2 people would do this, but I'm going to film him and go. So we're going to pull the stakes out front first, and they are always fun to watch as they come up. So give me a like if you have any questions. I think I'll be able to I should be able to watch the chat, so if you have any questions, don't do it. Another thing is you can see that you go about arm's length, and that keeps these from getting all stupid on you. And then he's going to pull a bunch of these up, which is always fun to watch them come up, right? And so you can see that he's doing every 6 bulbs, or about every hand length, and that kind of keeps them all nice and neat and not getting all messed up there. And so that's how this works here. I actually helped install this house last year, so this was the last year's job that we did. But I know I always get asked of how to do takedown, and I think the longest house we've done today, it took us 9 minutes, and that was from the start to the finish. Do you guys break everything down and itemize, or are you labeling jobs? And so that we are labeling jobs. I showed that at the very beginning of this video. I'll show it again of how we do it. He actually puts a photo in there, so that way he can see the lights of it on there. So that's how Mr. DJ does that. And so he's going to unplug it there. This is where the main power is. Normally, if this is a 2-man job, I would be pulling all the other stuff down, but being that I'm going to film it so you all can see what we got, I'm going to film it. And that's one reason why I don't like these types of stakes, is because they break off. These kind of suck. They break off. They don't stay on the stake themselves. So that is an issue with it. And so your question, Jace, was we label each one of them. And so you can see here he has written down everything on here in here, so he can know where everything goes at. and he'll put zip ties on what it is. So you can see here's what that looks like versus here's what the house looks like. And then he'll put zip ties. We're using these fruit trays here. These work really good. They allow any moisture to go out, and that way we don't have water issues. If you use the plastic totes, the water can't get out of there, and then that can cause issue for that. Again, this is a 35 foot Mr. Reach It pole, and you'll see here, I'm going to stay back here so we can get a good shot of these coming down. Just get it started, pull it, and let her fly. And you got to watch these trees sometimes. And sometimes once you get them going, you can just take them by hand and start pulling on them instead of going up there, or you can go up there and do it that way. So you're going to hook it, and that always happens that way. And then so while he's dicky-doing around with that, you can also take them by hand and just pull them down like so. And then come up here again, and we can unplug them and go get them down there like so. And then I got them in the tree, and that's why you need a pole, because then I might have just screwed the pooch on this one and do that, or you just give it an extra hard pull to do that. Are you going to disassemble the C9s or the clips, or we store them just like you see? Why I screwed that up. This is exactly how we store them right here. We just store them in these crates. Later on, when we go to the shop, we'll have all these crates stuck up there, and then the reefs we actually put up into the roof of it. So we got that done. Make sure he marks it so that way he knows that it goes over there. Purple. So you can see that, you can see the zip tie right here is purple, so that way he'll know where the purple goes. I might have to get my big coat on.
And that purple went, that went right there in the corner, wasn't it?
Purple was right here in the corner. So he's gonna go over here and he's gonna write purple. It got colder since we've gotten here today. It wasn't too bad earlier today. See what purple looks like. I think I'm gonna put you all up on a camera stand here so I'm not shaking as much, because it is cold and I don't like cold. I need to move to Florida where it's warm, because cold weather sucks. I don't know if you know that or not, but cold weather sucks. Sorry about my big old paws on there. Again, you can see DJ's gonna take and put the way he's doing it there, so that way they kind of keeps them nice and good. It's already taken you 10 minutes. You're going slow on this one, DJ. Excuses. He's gonna give me an excuse. All right, so while he's doing that, I'm gonna move the camera over here a little bit, and I'll start taking some more of these down, so that way we can get stuff done. Let me pull this up here. Do what?
this one out here?
That one is along the gutter right here. Pink is the front lower gutter. All right, I'm back here. I'm gonna show this one here.
Pink.
This one here I'm coming down is that front, the lower one. This one here is top, hey, top right. So you can see that that's how you can take this stuff down. We've been here a little bit longer than the other one. Again, you put zip ties on these. The little eyebrows usually you don't have to worry about because you'll kind of know that where a 3-foot piece is. So you can see, never drop these poles or they will break. So again, let me see if I can show here. You just kind of always just, oh, not that one, but I'll grab it here. And I did, if you just put these in a pile, this is what's going to happen to you. So that's why you want to make sure And the reason why they're in a pile like this is getting out of these trees. So go ahead and start undoing these before you start doing anything else. Because if you put them in a bigger pile, it's going to make more of a mess. So I already made a mess. So you want to kind of work them out before they get too much more of an even bigger mess. Does it have a color?
See there, that's a jumper right there from up there to there.
Right.
So this right here, I'll make this red right here.
Make that one red. But yeah, so again, you want to get them unseparated, and that's why we do this of rolling them up. They don't get all too large. So this one here is the one that goes there. So the easiest way to do this, again, I just take that bulb, go to where you can reach. That gets us 3 and 3. Kind of get it there, and it just kind of makes them nice. Keep them separated there, and do it. Do it to it. You can go a little bit more. And if you got short arms, and I kind of like to bring them up where I take this here like so, and that way, and then when I wrap them, it'll make them nice and neat right there like so. And you can see the jumper there. How do you want to do this? You want to unplug this or keep it all together, DJ?
Keep it all together.
I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll give it a shot. You'll be the one that'll be dealing with it.
It's gonna look beautiful. Beautiful Maximus.
And then just take this last one here. And I'm going to leave one on there. And then you just want to wrap it. Wrap it around there. And that way, when you come back, you can just unwrap it, and this will all come undone. It won't get all tangled. I'll let him take it there, and we'll show you how to. Oh yeah, there is the red. 2 red ones, so that means it's second floor right is one way you can do that. And then we'll bring it over here, and so we're here at this one for 20 minutes of where we're doing it at, and then we can put these in here nice and neat, kind of push them down in there a little bit, and they'll all stack on top of each other. And that's the way we can do this. This has 2 trays because it has the ground lights. So DJ goes ahead, he puts all the zip ties where everything goes at, so that way we know. Folds it back up. This one took us 20 minutes. We're at 19 minutes right now. He uses these little pouches so that way we can see next year's who is customer when they come back. They slide in, that way you'll be able to see it. He just goes like bam, and then takes a little piece off the back there, and he puts it in the thing here. See if he can mess this one up like he's trying to. He does a pretty good job of that. And then it just sticks onto the front of it there. And then it's always a good thing to make sure we don't forget something like our water-fed pole, stuff like that. Where did you get the fruit baskets from? Where did you get your fruit basket from, DJ? The fruit store. Oh, Dreamy Bright got a bunch of them, that's right. Hello, Brian, how are you doing? How many lights do the fruit baskets usually hold? So this one basket here, the bigger basket, so you got smaller baskets and then the larger baskets. I think this was like 150 feet, 175 feet. This is the really big one here, so it'll probably hold 200-300. So that's kind of where you're at. DJ, where did you get the hoodie? Looks like fin print. No, because they're like 72 day. I meant 72 hours. It takes 72 days. Actually, Saeed.
Don't use 72-hour print. Don't. They are garbage.
Saeed is the guy that he also did mine too, and they did DJs. He's in my group. You can check him out. That's where that I think that hoodie is on the website. I don't know if I've actually, oh yeah, it is on his website. I think they should do DJs. So again, these were not DJ's lights. These been up for about 2 years ago when I helped install this one here, and they're still up here today. So that's kind of where they are. Do what now? Yeah, they're still on that tree there too. So, but yes, so that's how you take down. This one took the longest. This is number 5 I think we're on. The rest of them we've all been at 8-9 minutes. This one we're at 20 minutes, but that's because of me talking and showing you all how to do this so that you can do this successfully. Again, it's not rocket science. Don't make it overcomplicated. Everybody wants to know how to overcomplicate it. Kiss it, keep it simple, silly, right? So that's what you want to do. It is good for you all to film your takedowns, so that way it's kind of fun, because then you can play them in reverse and it makes you look like you're throwing up the lights faster. So it makes for great marketing stuff. I know some people, another way that people do it is they'll take a picture of it and then you can circle it with the red things too. So that's another option. Another thing, mapping is important. So I actually put a lot of this in Chat GPT, and it gave me the route. I'm also using an app called Road Warrior. It works really good too, because it tells us which houses to go to next, so that way you're not backtracking a bunch from house to house. So if you use a good CRM, like Jobber, and you pay the $300 a month, it comes with that, or Service Autopilot comes with that. DJ is going to be the nice guy and maybe take some of these lights down, or at least cut some of them down, and that's usually the easiest way to get these down. If you do trees like this here, and remember, when you make them look good and you wrap these babies all the way up, you got to unwrap them, so, or you cut them. Them are your 2 options for this. So that's a thing that you can do also. You can see DJ's gonna cut them, because you can see here that Mr. Squirrel or something's already been chewing on them, and so these lights ain't gonna work anyway. So it's easier just to cut them down usually at that point, versus trying to unwrap them and save them. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys. I did another live on on Facebook. I may even do one on my pressure washing channel. You never know. I think we got a few more houses up here in Ohio, and we'll have all the Ohio houses down. We got to go over by Kings Island and there's about 5 or 6 houses down over there. But hopefully you all have a great day, and we'll see you all later.